The why behind the medical school is very compelling. There's a shortage of physicians, especially in rural areas. How do we address that? By getting into education.
What we need are people who have a passion for rural healthcare here.
By having a medical school located here in central Minnesota, we have healthcare physicians that will be located here, and the intent is that those physicians will ultimately stay in this area once they've completed their medical school training.
Healthcare is a major driver of economic sustainability in rural America. And so I think when you look at medical school, is it about training doctors for tomorrow? Absolutely. But it's about supporting the whole ecosystem, the whole community that we live in and support.
So the actual build of this regional campus has opened up doors for people to be physicians that just weren't open before we existed.
So I think that as we look at it over time, people will recognize that the collaborative effort by so many people created a marvelously positive impact for generations to come, and that's a good thing.
This really came from the vision of Dr. Holman, and when he came to CentraCare as CEO, he actually has on a piece of paper, build a medical school as one of his visions for our region.
The medical school idea was actually on that piece of paper from 10 and a half years ago, recognizing it was very aspirational.
I think he understood better than any of us at the time that we were facing a physician shortage that has just continued since his arrival. About 3 years ago, he and Mike Blair and Dean Toller got together and said, can we make this a reality? Can we make this thing that I wrote on a piece of paper actually happen for our region? And from there, it was just a common purpose among all of the stakeholders.
The first thing we needed to do is find an academic institution that would partner with us that was high quality and actually grants the MD, medical doctor degree. We are not a university or a college. CentraCare is a private 501c3 healthcare organization, so we don't grant college degrees or doctoral degrees. And so in our conversations with the University of Minnesota, which is a land grant institution and has the accountability for educating citizens of Minnesota, they were a natural partner and they said yes. We are very appreciative of that.
The University of Minnesota Medical School brings this world-class expertise in medical education. This is what they do well. They've been doing it forever. What CentraCare brings is a real understanding of what it means to deliver rural health care to the communities around central, western, and southwestern Minnesota. And so together we have an academic institution that understands how to deliver medical education in an excellent way, and a health system that understands how to deliver rural care in an excellent way. And those two things really partner so beautifully together to help us teach our future rural physicians.
So now 4.5 years later, it's fall of 2025 and we have our first class. We had 2,000 folks from around the country rank us as number 1 or 2, and we chose our top 24 and they all said yes. So the medical school has started. We built a residential apartment for them to live in right next door.
CentraCare and the university thought if we could build this housing and tie it directly to the school, it just takes one large component of worry off the shoulder of a new medical student. That this will basically have all the answers for them.
And all 24 students are from Minnesota. 60% of them are from towns less than 5,000, men and women.
The building itself is a 60,000 square foot building. It includes classrooms. We have 2 main classrooms on the first floor. We have 2 more big classrooms on the second floor. It includes a simulation center where we have 4 exam rooms that are set up just like you would see exam rooms in the clinical setting, so students can begin to practice. We have an anatomy lab here where students will actually practice on human donors, and they will learn all about anatomy in that hands-on experience. We have a wellness studio where we have an exercise facility and a place to do yoga and meditation. It really is a beautiful space that is meant to teach excellent medical education to deliver an understanding of what it means to be excellent at caring for rural communities, while also doing so in a way that feels really supportive and creates a culture of community from the start.
It should have a huge impact from an economic standpoint. There are statistics that are out there that indicate that for every one healthcare physician in a community, that creates 17 other jobs. So the economic impact is significant, to say nothing about the health outcomes and the general livability and attractiveness of an area if you have adequate medical resources.
And sometimes when you have a vision, you're just so struck by how it has resonated with so many people. And indeed, that's this case. It has just turned out to be a major influence, I think, of the future of, certainly of CentraCare, but outstate Minnesota. It's really cool.